Ramadan is a month of victory, so we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant victory to this ummah in this blessed month. The odds are a significant way that a person or a people can feel demoralized when they look at the odds. You think about, subhanAllah, and I actually remember this reflection from an athlete, a Muslim athlete, who was sharing with me that, before a match, before they would play a game, they'd be told by their coach, never look at the odds, because they've got the betting odds and the betting lines. And sometimes it's so demoralizing when you look there and it says, negative so-and-so and positive, like you're expected to lose by 2 touchdowns and stuff like that, because then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, don't even look at the numbers, don't look at the betting line, like you got to go in there and feel like you're going to win every single game. So sometimes just looking at the numbers is demoralizing. Likewise, when you think about, subhanAllah, in our individual lives, when we look at the resources on the other side, we can be deceived by that. Or we look at the numbers on the other side, we can be deceived by that. And one of the things that we have to remind ourselves with constantly is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was never going to give us victory through our resources or through our numbers in the first place. And sometimes we're put in a situation like that so that Allah Azza wa Jal can demonstrate to us that victory does not come through your means and you're putting too much trust in your means. So be mindful of Allah Azza wa Jal. Usually when the word taqwa is used, it means fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? It carries within it a warning, right? Don't make the mistake in the future when you have the numbers on your side to lose taqwa. So taqwa and tawakkul, fearing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and trusting in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, are 2 constants that are needed for any type of victory in an individual capacity or as a community. After you won, don't forget to attribute that gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that you won because of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And many times when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala delivers us in a moment, we attribute success to ourselves, even if we have symbolic expression of gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing the internal condition throughout. So before it even starts, remember that you were adillah, right? All of this speaks to the internal condition, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not change the outward until we change the inward. And that's when victory actually comes to us.